Hi everyone, I hope you guys had a good spring break. Today I want to talk a little bit about stating reasons and using examples, and we're also going to talk about transition words in your essay. So one of the most difficult parts of writing an essay is thinking of good support. This is what we've been focusing on throughout this semester. I always tell you to think of examples to help your case, but now that you're writing opinion essays, you can also start to think of reasons why you are right. So if you take out your book, you can look at page 137. Take a look at practice number 1. A friend asked you to recommend a place to study English. Take a minute to pause the video and brainstorm why you chose American River College to study. What were the reasons? Do those reasons match anything on the list on page 137? On page 138, there's a chart that looks like this. It has reasons on one side, examples on the other. In the reasons section, that is where you would put some of the words that are on page 137. For example, cost, as I have put here. An example would be a specific number that demonstrates how much it is to study at American River College. So for example, I wrote it costs $46 per unit to enroll in classes at American River College. Take a moment to fill in the chart on page 138 with one or two more reasons and examples. You can pause the video if you'd like. This is considered the brainstorming stage. So as you write, you can also cross out ideas that you don't like or you don't think will help you as much as in your essay writing. You can then take a moment to organize that information into an outline, which is the second stage of writing, as we've talked about. You can take a look at page 139. The thesis statement is already completed at the top, but you can make it more specific. Notice that each paragraph has a topic sentence for a reason, and then examples for support. So therefore, your essay will look a little like this. Your thesis statement will be an opinion with 3 reasons. Your topic sentence will be an opinion with reason number 1. Your support will be an example that's a fact. Topic sentence 2, opinion with reason 2, example, fact. Opinion, reason 3, example, fact, and then a conclusion with opinions and reasons. We can also do this with the existing prompt about where to study English, just so you can see another example. So your thesis could be, American River College is a good place to study because of the cost, the location, and the curriculum. We have the opinion outlined in yellow to show that this is your opinion, and then we have the 3 reasons outlined in blue. So your first topic sentence, American River College is a great place to study because of the cost. The opinion, again, is in yellow, and the reason is in blue. Remember, support number 1 and support number 2 are both going to be facts and examples. They're kind of the same thing in this case, so I called them green. American River College is cheaper to study at than other universities. Each unit only costs $46 to enroll, while other places may charge $200 or $500 per unit. In addition, ARC provides a lot of students with financial aid, so students will be able to attend school and spend less money or take out fewer loans than other places. Again, facts and examples together. Your concluding sentence would look like, in conclusion, American River College is a great place because it's more affordable than other places. So again, your opinion and your reasons would go in your concluding sentence. Notice that as you write, you go between facts and opinions, and we use reasons to support opinions and examples that are facts. In other words, opinions are supported by reasons, and we use examples, which are the same thing as facts, to support reasons. If you'd like, you can stop the video now and do some practice with these ideas. Look at the model on page 140, Costa Rica, a great place to study wildlife, and answer the questions about the model 1 through 5, skip number 6, on page 141. You can also complete practice 3, 4, and 5 on page 143, 144, and 145. A good way to introduce a reason that you give while you're writing is to use a transition signal. If you look at page 146, you'll see several different transition signals that we are using. First of all, second of all, third of all / finally, or the first reason is, the second reason is, the final reason, or the third reason is. You can use these in your topic sentences to show the reader that you have an order to your points. So for example, you would say, first of all, American River College is a good place to study because it's cheap. You can also do this for examples that you include in your paragraphs. So let's look at page 148. We talked about for example previously, but you can also use for instance at the beginning of a sentence. For example, each unit costs. For instance, they offer a lot of financial aid. However, you can also put a transition signal in the middle of your sentence. If you want to give more specific examples of a noun, you can write such as, for example, or for instance after it. Here's an example. Students have fewer costs, such as textbooks, tuition, and living arrangements at American River College. In this sentence, costs is a general noun, and then we use such as to list more specific examples of costs that you might not have at ARC. One thing to be careful about with for example sentences must have a subject and a verb like all other sentences. This is a common mistake that I see in your writing. Here's an example of a correct sentence. The restaurant specializes in shellfish. For example, it serves fresh lobster and crab. Notice that I have the subject it and the verb serves in that sentence. I also have the restaurant specializes in shellfish. For example, fresh lobster and crab. That is incorrect. It is in red because it is incorrect. This sentence is missing a subject and a verb, so it's called a fragment. If you'd like, you can pause the video now and complete exercises. Practice 7 on page 149, A and B.